Minutes. Now, the leadership turmoil at Mesa High School. The district's governing board seemed to be on the verge of firing the principal and athletic director this week, both accused of failing to report a fight with a gun on campus to police.
And tonight we're hearing for the first time from the security guard who was on campus when it happened, and he spoke exclusively with Stephanie Duprey.
Well, the Mesa School District really hasn't said anything about this situation. However, I spoke to a security guard who was there the day a gun was reported on campus and a debate on whether to call police or not. Last February, a student at Mesa High School was attacked on campus during a soccer game, and that student ran to Eric Beaumont for help.
So I don't know, these three guys jumped me. I don't know who they are, never seen them before. So he turns around, he's got a bloody lip, he's got a cut inside his mouth, his hands and his arms are all cut up.
Beaumont is a security guard with Mesa District, but was working at the high school when this happened. He says he rushed to investigate, and a different student told him they saw a gun.
The kid said, yeah, it looked like it was he named a certain type of gun, and it had an extended magazine on it. And I was like, oh, that's a pretty deep description of a weapon. Like, not just like, oh, I think I saw a gun. There's somebody in our parking lot. There's a game going on. There's people everywhere. Someone has a weapon. We got to call this in.
Beaumont says he was about to dial 911, but was stopped by athletic director David Kleka.
David Kleka is next to me, and he looks at me and he says, don't call the police. I said, what do you mean, don't call the police? Like, we have to. Somebody, there might be a gun here.
In that moment, Beaumont says he was stunned, but did as he was told until the next day.
It didn't sit right.
He called a fellow security guard, and they both called the Mesa School resource officer. Beaumont says the SRO called the principal, Kirk Thomas, and then Thomas called Kleka.
Thomas got mad because he was furious on the phone and told the SRO, you need to stand down. If I'm going to have to make a choice between the campus safety and doing what I'm told, I'm going to leave.
And he did. Beaumont is now at a different school, still in the Mesa District. Mesa police have since recommended misdemeanor charges against Thomas and Kleka for allegedly failing to follow mandatory reporting laws. And at Thursday night's board meeting, members were in the middle of voting on whether to not renew the administrators' contracts, but postponed it, saying they needed more legal guidance. And I reached out to the attorney for both Kleka and Thomas and requested a comment about all of that, and I requested a sit-down interview with both of them. I've also made a request to the Mesa City prosecutor. Reporting for Arizona's Family, I'm Stephanie Duprey.